Keys to a fantasy football victory in Week 9. Best spot of the week. Brian Robinson Jr. vs NYG. Brian Robinson Jr. has been a standout for fantasy managers this season. Scoring over 10 fantasy points in 6 of his 7 games. He's averaged more than 16 opportunities per game and ranks in the top 10 for red zone touches. With the Giants allowing the most rushing yards per play this season and coming off a game where they surrendered 131 total yards to Najee Harris, Robinson is a must-start. Sketchy spot of the week. J.K. Dobbins vs Clee. J.K. Dobbins has struggled lately, failing to surpass 60 rushing yards in 4 of his last 5 games. He faces the Browns, who boast the #1 run defense in the NFL. This matchup looks tough for Dobbins, making him a risky play, best suited as a touchdown or bust candidate. Pickup and play of the week. Elijah Moore vs Lack. Elijah Moore has quietly emerged as a strong option, earning a team-high 30% target share in Week 8 and catching 8 passes for 85 yards. With Jameis Winston as his quarterback, Moore is expected to see consistent targets against a Chargers defense that allowed 107 yards to Chris Olave last week. He's a solid pickup. Trending up. Wr Josh Downs. Josh Downs has established himself as the Colts' top receiver, leading the team with a 26% target share. With Joe Flacco starting, Downs has averaged 10 targets per game and has finished as a top 20 receiver in 4 of 6 starts. Against the struggling Vikings defense, he's poised for a big game. Trending down. Wr Zay Flowers. Despite a strong performance in Week 8, Zay Flowers' outlook has dimmed with the Ravens trading for Deontay Johnson. This move likely reduces Flowers' target share, impacting his fantasy value going forward. Sell high of the week. Tucker Kraft. Tucker Kraft has been a pleasant surprise, ranking 7th in TAY points per game. However, with a high touchdown rate that isn't sustainable and the return of other WRs, his production could drop. Now's the time to sell high. Consider trading him for a more reliable option like TJ Hawkinson. Buy low of the week. Mike Evans. Now is a great time to buy low on Mike Evans as he recovers from a hamstring injury. Despite the Bucs' struggles in his absence, Evans has finished as a top 10 receiver in 3 of his 5 games. He also has a favorable playoff schedule ahead, making him a worthwhile investment. Must start of the week. Chase Brown. Chase Brown has been trending up in the Bengals' offense, leading the backfield with a 56% snap share in recent games. With a favorable matchup against the Raiders, who rank last in tackling, Brown is set for a strong performance. Make sure he's in your lineup this week.